I would say that my favorite memory was pretty much all of Harlexton. Everything about Harlexton was incredible. I had so much fun, met amazing people, and I so wish I could do it again.
Personally, my favorite memory is working with Concrete Canoe, and at the end of the new year, we get to smash the old canoe.
The study groups in SOBA we spend 6 hours studying for a test and trying not to break down. It's a great time.
Whenever we all first moved in together, and the very first night we rushed to go find a carpet cleaner and cleaned our carpet for 3 hours before we actually moved in.
Commandeering the big TV in Brentano and watching Road to El Dorado with some of my sorority sisters because they had never seen it.
My favorite thing about UE is just all of the fun memories you make here, and the professors are super helpful and super nice, so I just love UE.
My freshman year, Purple-Palooza actually happened on the same day as Bike Race. So in the morning it was Bike Race, and then at night it was Purple-Palooza. There was a lot of prizes, a lot of rides. It was a really fun time.
Sophomore year, when I was in PAL, me and my roommate Michaela, we had a hot chocolate party. We knocked on everybody's door. Hey, would you like to come to a hot chocolate party? We have a Keurig, we'll have music. We actually ended up having a real blast. Joining the sorority 5U, I have been able to create everlasting friendships with my sisters, and I know that that will continue after I leave here.
Welcome week, because I met my best friend there, and we've been strong throughout.
Opening night of the musical Spring Awakening that I was in, that night was just full of energy because the cast had all worked so hard, and we just fell in love with the music and costumes and everything.
Helping people, especially with physics. Through that I was able to make a lot of friends and good connections with my professors.
Definitely becoming an OL in my last year. I met new people through it, and it was all happening during COVID, which in itself was just a complete and new experience. Helping other freshmen calm those dinners and join into a whole new campus community was absolutely amazing. I loved it.
Came to meet professors and building relationships with them and my classmates.
I would like to thank the archaeology department and all the people that I met here.
Stu Wilson, my swim coach, for coming in and being the second swim coach that I've had here at UE.
All of the faculty members in the theater department.
All my professors, my advisors who have helped get me through this point.
To all of my professors.
All my professors.
My amazing professors in the Spanish departments, Professor Crow, Dr. Curran, Dr. Rodriguez Quevedo, and Dr. Anduesa.
Dr. Todd, Dr. Miller, and Dr. Kaufman for the amazing times that I've had in the chemistry department. Dr. Hennon for always being a great professor.
The archaeology department, especially Dr. Heidi Strobel.
Dr. Strobe, Don McCall, and Jeff Chestnut.
Dr. Ebling and the archaeology department for the independent research opportunities.
All my professors throughout my time at the university, specifically Dr. Weber, Dr. Dwyer, and the entire math department.
Every professor I've ever had, because they are all so amazing at UE. They care so much. I just don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
Those people have really played a major role in helping me get to my senior year.
Really connecting with me and feeling almost like family.
Without them, I wouldn't be the person that I am right now.
I mean, I've never been so close to my teachers ever. Texting me, wishing me good luck on things, checking in on me. You've all been so great in supporting my journey here.
As well as all of the community here at UE who has helped me make it this far.
And all my friends who have helped.
And to all of my friends who helped me through this time.
My fraternity brothers.
Friends and family who pushed me along the way.
And whether it was dealing with me crying because I was trying to finish an assignment, or it was cheering me on at a track meet.
For really helping me grow as a person throughout college.
Could not have done it if not the support of my peers.
Thank you all so much. I would not have been able to do this without any of you.
My mom, Tammy, and my dad, Henry.
My family.
My parents.
My mom and dad.
My parents and all my family members.
For all their support in my life, especially with all the decisions I've made.
For helping me get to this point in my life.
I love you guys, and I'm happy you guys get to see me at graduation.
Thank you.
UE!
Ladies and gentlemen, the 163rd commencement of the class of 2021 will begin momentarily. Please find your seats and silence all electronic devices. Thank you.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to the 163rd commencement exercises of the University of Evansville. Please be seated. Your program indicates that today's invocation will be given by the Reverend Jill Ann Nottenberg. She is unable to be with us. The invocation this morning will be delivered by Dr. Rob Shelby, Chief Diversity Officer of the University of Evansville.
Well, good morning. Did you ever imagine that this moment would come? And yet here we are during this momentous occasion to really give honor to the hard work and determination of all of you. And for those who have supported you along the way, let us not be confused, however. These things don't just happen because we want them to. They happen because we are filled and created by our all-loving God. I'd like to pray and invite you to join as I do so. Gracious and loving God, we don't deserve anything. Everything we receive in life is a gift from your gracious and mighty hand. And while we have experienced so much this year that would make us to think that perhaps you are sleeping or perhaps you don't even exist, we are reminded by your still small voice, by the impact of your actions in our lives to give us renewed hope for a new tomorrow. You have taught us over these past 4 years that success comes one step at a time. We do not gain accolades, we do not gain success because we are just great people. What moves us from day to day is the Spirit of the living God. And it is on this day that we say thank you. Thank you for loving us, for giving us grace, for helping us to make it from one challenge to the next, and to even reflect on the things that we have experienced over time. Thank you for bringing us to this moment. Help us to celebrate it with great excitement, and let us look forward to the things that lie ahead of us. It is in Jesus' name that we pray. Amen.
I'd like to invite Linda White, Chair of the University of Evansville's Board of Trustees, to offer a welcome.
Good morning and welcome on this beautiful and grand day in the city of Evansville, Indiana. I know graduates, over the next several weeks and months and years, you are going to continue to hear the word congratulations, and it's well earned and well deserved. What I want to do is send you a thank you on behalf of the Board of Trustees of the University of Evansville. And that thank you is heartfelt because we thank you for selecting the University of Evansville for your education in higher learning. You've made a selection in universities, and we are very proud that you selected the University of Evansville. Know that you have the best groundwork, background to aim high. So our word to you is thank you and aim high. Good luck.
So before we begin our formal part of our commencement exercises, I would like to recognize our active duty military and veterans in the graduating class, among our faculty and staff, and in the audience to please stand so we can acknowledge your service. Thank you, and in the first pandemic in 100 years, I'd also like to recognize all of the healthcare professionals, both on our faculty, in our graduating class, and in the audience for your service to all of us over the course of the last year. Please stand. And finally, let's recognize all the people that we are here to celebrate. So for the first time, our class of 2021, please stand. You may be seated. Thank you. If you look inside your commencement program, you'll notice that there is not a very traditional commencement speaker. The commencement speaker comes from the class of 2021, and the reason for that is who knows better about our class, who knows better about our university, who knows better about our community than someone that comes from our class. Our speaker will provide a message shortly, but I'm dressed entirely in purple, so I thought I might offer a few remarks. Each year, the University of Evansville leads up to this momentous, exciting day on behalf of all of you, and today, of course, marks yet a new chapter after a very long year, in a new chapter in each of your lives as you take your next steps in your career, whether it be a new job or graduate school. I remind you to not be afraid of what comes next. This morning, I ask you to all approach what happens for all of you in the future with courage, because courage allows us to overcome fears, to try new things, to be able to take the first crucial steps to make our world a little bit better. We spend much of our time waiting for confidence, which usually comes after trial and error, and sometimes after trial and success. But courage always comes when you lean into those moments the best. Stephen King, who made his career about writing about fear, puts it best when he says, "The scariest moment always is just before you start. After that, all things get better." Everybody reacts differently to change, and I'm sure that you got a chance to experience all of that change over the course of the last year. I'm sure that none of you were particularly thrilled with a global pandemic As you finished your time at the University of Evansville, there were many changes in formats, in classes, in final exams, but what you did over the course of the last year was adapt. You made it here today because of your resilience, because you adapted, and because of your courage. Commencement, by definition, is not the end. Commencement, by definition, is the beginning. And so this is the beginning of yet another journey to be able to do the things that at the University of Evansville we say in 18 short words: empowering students to think critically, act bravely, serve responsibly, and live meaningfully in a changing world. And I hope you take those words with you and apply them forever. So today I'd urge you not to start to make a difference, but I urge you to continue to make a difference, facing the world unafraid. You are both the history of the University of Evansville for 167 years, as well as our future. We know what you have done in the past, over this past year, has been extraordinary. So class of 2021, we can't wait to see what you're going to do in the future. Your university is very proud of you. Thank you, Dr. Malfatti, and to our students. Each year, a representative of the Student Government Association provides a message to the graduating class at our commencement exercises. Reed McIntyre has been chosen to speak on behalf of the SGA this morning. Reed is from Evansville. He graduates today with a Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. In addition to his studies, Reed has been very active on the UE campus. For 3 years, he has been an orientation leader, and he has served as its co-chair. He was also involved in Musical Madness, Judicial Council, Purple Rain, and Honor Council. Reed is a member of Sigma Alpha Epsilon and served as its philanthropy chair. He's also a member of the American Society of Civil Engineers. Ladies and gentlemen, Reed McIntyre.
Good morning, everyone. Among us today are future engineers, teachers, health professionals, and others. And when I think of those type of people, I think they're the early birds, right? It's kind of poetic for us to have to all wake up at the crack of dawn on a Saturday after finals week just to attend our own graduation. But there are no groups that I would rather be with. So for now, forget about how early you'll have to wake up in the future, and let's just remember some fun we've had in years past. Beginning our freshman fall, most of us had a plan for how life at UE was going to go. For me, I was going to get a degree in chemistry. However, and fortunately, during a chemistry homework nap, which I took a lot of those, I realized it just wasn't for me. On the side of classes, we were introduced to numerous student organizations, some registered parties, and we even got an idea of what change-making is. Starting sophomore year, I would say most of us had an idea of the path we were on. Another year of being part of the UE community. Sure, classes got a lot harder, but at least you got some hellos, some waves, and some smiles on the way to class. And we got a pretty sick new logo too. And I would venture to guess that none of us had an idea what was going to happen about halfway through our junior year. And that's right, tragedy struck. Specifically in Lexington, Kentucky, on November 12th, 2019, when the Aces beat the Kentucky Wildcats, #1 ranked Kentucky Wildcats, by a score of 67-64. That was the best night of my life. Then the pandemic came through and really made us miss all the late night study sessions, the opportunities to see a live show in Shanklin Theater, and even inner tube basketball IMs. One lesson that I was taught, it's a phrase I got taught in one of my classes. It goes, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, oh, what a party we'd have. We couldn't change what had happened. We just had to persevere through it. And we did. So when we finished our spring semester from our homes, we got to come back in the fall and with a few safety measures, return to our normal activities. And I think we were all pretty thankful for that. Over my time at UE, I've learned that nothing beats the sense of community that the campus creates. It has become a home to myself and so many of us, and I can't wait to see what becomes of it. Thank you, and go Aces.
Thank you, Reed. The university has a tradition of selecting a graduating student to deliver the keynote address at our spring commencement ceremony, and I am delighted to introduce this morning the senior keynote speaker, Sam Wallish. Sam is from Newburgh, Indiana, and she will be receiving a Bachelor of Science in Education, or English Education today. During her time at UE, Sam has been involved in several activities and organizations. She was resident assistant for 1 year in Powell Hall in the Villages. She has served as an admissions ambassador each year and has been a tutor for the Writing Center since her first semester on campus. Sam is a member of Sigma Tau Delta, the English Honor Society, as well as the Indiana Student Education Association. Within the School of Education, Sam has served as a peer tutor and part of the Teaching Fellows program. Preparing for a career in the education field, Sam has been a substitute teacher for Evansville Vanderburg School Corporation. Please, this morning, help me in welcoming Sam Wallish.
Thank you. It is my pleasure to welcome students, families, friends, and faculty to the class of 2021 commencement. I want to first take a moment and just thank everyone who helped get us here. From faculty to friends and family, none of us on the floor would be sitting here without all of you and without your help, so thank you. As an admissions ambassador, I've spent the last 3.5 years giving tours of UE's campus. When I give tours, I like to start standing right in the middle of Olmsted, under the big chandelier where there's a circle on the floor, and I like to start by introducing myself. I'm Sam, I say. I'm a senior, and I was in your spot just a few years ago. Then I give the normal college tour spiel and tell them to warn me if I'm going to walk into anything backwards. I tell them how Olmsted is objectively the most gorgeous building on campus, and about how I'm not biased, but there are some pretty great professors who call Olmsted their academic home. At some point in the tour, though, I like to work in one story that always sort of stops students in their tracks. To be honest, I say, when I was in high school, my parents bribed me with a milkshake to come on my tour of UE's campus. I was determined not to like this campus. When I say that, the parents are always a little bit concerned and the students are confused, so I continue and explain. Once I stepped foot on this campus in the fall, and I saw the leaves falling down across Memorial Plaza to create that blanket of red and gold. Once I walked into a professor's office for a visit and he genuinely got to know me for me, I left angry because my parents were right. I loved this school, and I was determined to make it work for me. I tell the potential student and their family that they're hearing that story because I opened my eyes and found a 4-year home here, and that I love it so much that I want to tell other people to come here too. I tell them that I hope they have that same experience of feeling like they can step on this campus and be better people, better learners, and better professionals when they leave for the last time. I'd like to think that we are leaving here today as better people, learners, and professionals than we were the first day we stepped on campus. At that point in the tour, the parents relax and the students smile because it's another tour story that they might forget in favor of the size of the dorm bathrooms or the advice of the professors and advisors they met or when they need to get their application in. Standing in the middle of Olmsted may not be a life-changing moment for them the way it was for me and for every one of you. Either way, it's a story that matters, and one that I like to share because it got me here. Loving this campus and our home here helped us make it through our college experience. It got me to late night studying and baking cookies in the Powell basement kitchen at 2 o'clock in the morning. It got me to walking up those Graves Hall staircases with a massive backpack full of early British literature and then having to pause at the top of the stairs to catch my breath before I could go to class. It got all of us to amazing internships with professors and at this school. It got us to both on and off-campus jobs we might not have been able to get somewhere else. That memory of first loving this campus helped me through my first practical experience at a middle school, where I first debated changing my major and then fell in love with teaching and decided it was my future. This school led me and all of us to our futures. We all have those moments, those memories, the things that will stick with us and strike us at the oddest of times. We have the memories tied up in the falling leaves on campus and the panicked trips to see advisors. We have the experience of going home for spring break and of not getting to return, of losing those connections and holding on tighter when we were able to come back to campus, of not caring what we had to do to keep people safe as long as we could be here at home on campus. We have memories of chemistry professors playing high school musical songs over Zoom during online class, and of student teaching while wearing a mask 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. And that might be just me, but I'm sure you have the equivalent. You have a memory of the moment you knew we were leaving, and a memory of the moment you knew we were coming back. And you have millions of memories of how you dealt with those hard moments in between. While I was writing this speech, I stopped back through Olmsted one day after class, and I stood for just a moment in the middle of the entryway, right where I like to start campus tours. I looked around and realized campus has changed without me really thinking about it. I realized that although it would not be the last time I stood there, it was probably one of the last times I would stand there and be a student. As I went on down the hallway, I could almost hear the echo of hundreds of potential aces introducing themselves in that hallway, of students running through to get to a meeting or putting an ad drop slip to the registrar in just on time. At this point, I've given my last tour. I've walked campus for the last time as a student. I've cried, laughed, slept at UE as a student for the last time. We all have. We're done. It's time to find our next Olmsted, our next middle, the next start to our stories. We're going on to different countries and states, to different majors and careers, to virtual and in-person jobs, to families and more schooling and more training. We're leaving to a world I don't think any of us could have imagined when we signed up to become Purple Aces. When I pictured my graduation my freshman year, I thought there would be many more students sitting here and many, many more family members cheering as we walked off the stage. I'd imagined being able to see people's faces and hugging people for pictures, and I'm guessing this isn't what you had pictured either. Despite that, we made it here. We are here. We are surrounded by family and friends both physically and virtually. Congratulate yourself. Despite the odds stacked against us, we've made it to this moment where we are lucky to be able to sit here together. We are a group of students and professionals who know what it is like to have our world shaken. We have seen the pre- and post-COVID worlds, and we are old enough to understand that these changes are not over, that this new world is going to last a long time. We're fighting for careers in a different world than the one we were promised we'd get upon graduating. In this new world where everything is both closer and farther away, it's even more important to exist in the middle, under the chandelier and in the big circle, to stand in the point between the echo of the future and the grandeur of the past, and to introduce ourselves. Be prepared to say, hello, I am a graduate of the University of Evansville. Be prepared to carry that memory and that history of these last 4 years with you and use them to conquer the next unexpected turn in your future. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2021.
Nicely done, Sam, and we welcome you back to Olmsted anytime you want to come back. Our Outstanding Senior Award is comprised of a committee of students and faculty who select award recipient for the most outstanding senior. The committee takes into consideration a commitment to service, high academic performance, outstanding leadership, and an involvement in diverse campus activities. The Outstanding Senior Award is named for two of the university's most respected alumni, Mabel Dillingham Nuneker and Guthrie May. This year's recipient has a spirit of change-making, innovation, intellectual curiosity, and inclusivity, all of which are at the heart of the University of Evansville experience. However, this award will be presented at our commencement exercises later this evening, so we don't spoil the surprise. We invite everyone to view the live stream at our second ceremony at 7 p.m. tonight as we announce the recipient of the 2021 Outstanding Senior Service Award. Through the generosity of the ICAM family, an award for members of the faculty was created to recognize faculty members who have displayed extraordinary service to the University of Evansville. Recipients of this award are nominated by members of our campus community for inspiring students and providing a platform upon which they can explore and develop innovative ideas for going above and beyond during regular classroom duties and interacting with talented young adults, bringing positive awareness to the university and for having a track record of program recruitment and commitment to student success. It gives me great pleasure to introduce Mrs. Rita Eikamp, a life member of the University of Evansville Board of Trustees, who will present the award.
Morning. It is my pleasure to announce the 2021 recipient of the ICAP Prize. As the President explained, this award is designed to honor a faculty member who has gone above and beyond in their role. Without hesitation, I can tell you that this recipient does just that. Upon arriving at the University of Evansville 16 years ago, this individual has been dedicated to creating a high-quality student learning experience in the biology department. This individual has developed and modernized curriculum for freshman biology classes, which has positively impacted students across all majors. Additionally, she has been instrumental in bringing research opportunities into the classroom. This professor developed a genomics in research and medicine course in which students could contribute to large distributed projects in genomics. As a result, she helped 33 students become authors of research publications. The ICAP Prize recipient we are recognizing today is Dr. Joyce Stamm, Professor of Biology. Dr. Stamm has been closely involved with several large-scale projects on a national level, which focuses on genomics and microbiology. Through her work, she has been able to expand the research opportunities for her students and equip them with experience necessary for graduate learning and careers in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. Last fall, Dr. Stamm was awarded a $300,000 grant from the National Science Foundation for a 3-year genetics-focused research initiative. Additionally, she served as principal writer and developer for 2 of the largest federal grants in UE history. Dr. Stamm is creating a long-lasting impact on the university by increasing student interest and retention in the field of biology. As future generations explore the University of Evansville, they will see the vast opportunities for collaboration research projects that are available to students thanks to the hard work and contributions of Dr. Stamm. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Joyce Stamm as the 2021 recipient of the ICAP Prize.
Last night we held the commencement exercises here at the Ford Center for the class of 2020, and during this ceremony we presented 3 individuals with distinguished awards. And while we won't present them here again today, I'd like to take a moment to congratulate the recipients. University's Honorary Degree Committee receives and considers nominations on the basis of individual service to the university and individual achievement. Honorary degree recipients exemplify the mission of the University of Evansville, and as with all UE degrees, honorary degrees are approved by the faculty and by the University of Evansville Board of Trustees. Last night we presented Sharon R. McCarthy with the honorary degree Doctor of Humane Letters with all the privileges that the degree confers. Sharon has joined us this morning as part of the platform party, and we celebrate her steadfast dedication to the life of the University of Evansville campus, the Evansville community, and her unwavering commitment in ensuring transformational experiences for our students, both on our campus in Evansville and at Harlaxton College. Serving as a life trustee since 2003, Sharon has a deep appreciation for global citizenship for our students, sustainable programs through the McCarthy Greenhouse, state-of-the-art technology connectivity, and a dedication to restoring and improving the nearly 2-century-old Harlaxton Manor. In light of her extraordinary impact on the lives of so many at the University of Evansville and Harlaxton College, we were delighted to present the honorary degree Doctor of Humane Letters to Sharon R. McCarthy. Sharon, congratulations. The Presidential Medal of Honor is the highest distinction awarded by the President of the University of Evansville. The Presidential Medal of Honor is embossed with the university seal, which characterizes and the attributes that are established by the vision of the founders of the university, exemplifying a well-rounded University of Evansville education. Recipients of the Presidential Medal of Honor not only embody the characteristics of the university seal, but they also demonstrate an unfailing commitment to our students in the pursuit of educational excellence and a dedication to the university. Last night, I presented the Presidential Medal of Honor to Diane and John C. Schrader, and John C. is on the stage with us today. Over many, many years, the Schrader family has been instrumental in the development of the University of Evansville. The unifying vision of the Schrader family, which includes John H. Schrader, Richard and Patrice Schrader, and Ruth Schrader Brom, along with their philanthropic giving, shaped so many corners of our university, including the Schrader Family School of Business Administration. John C. has been a dedicated member of the University of Evansville's Board of Trustees since 1991, serving as chair of the board from 2005 through 2008. He has provided visionary leadership as chair of the Harlaxton Committee and the Student Affairs Committee, which has been dedicated to promoting student interest for the last 18 years. Diane is a proud and passionate supporter of the UE Friends of Music, the Suzuki program, and now the UE Music Conservatory. She serves as a member of the UE's National Campaign Steering Committee for our comprehensive campaign, Inspiring Powerful Change. They believe in transformative impact of Harlaxton College, and their leadership and humility of spirit resonates in every corner of our university and at Harlaxton College. And in light of their extraordinary impact on the lives of so many at the University of Evansville and at Harlaxton College, last night we were delighted to present the Presidential Medal of Honor to Diane M. and John C. Schrader. Now Rebecca Ellis, the president of the Alumni Association Board of Directors, will present the Outstanding Teacher Award and welcome today's graduates on behalf of our alumni. Rebecca graduated from the University of Evansville in 1997 with a Bachelor of Science in Math Education. Rebecca.
On behalf of the Alumni Association,
I welcome you. Upon your graduation today, you will join a 32,000 plus global network of UE alumni. In fact, when you're presented with your diploma, you will receive a card from the Alumni Association to welcome you as one of our newest members. Inside the envelope, you will find your UE Alumni Benefits card. This card represents your new place in the UE family, and you should keep it with you as a continuous reminder of the value your UE education will bring to you and your life because of this education. The extensive network that comes with it can provide a world of opportunities. Your network is there. Now it is up to you to use it. I have no doubt that during your time at UE, you established and nurtured relationships that enriched your life, both with classmates and faculty. My challenge to you is to not let those relationships end here. Continue to invest in them. That being said, I also encourage you to remember this. You now have the opportunity to leverage the incredible power of UE's entire Alumni Association to broaden your network and pursue your goals. We are everywhere and we support each other, and we're ready and willing to support you. In return, all we ask is that you do the same for the university and other alum. I encourage you to stay connected. I encourage you to show your support. I encourage you to give back to the university that has given you so much. Congratulations on your accomplishments, and welcome to the University of Evansville Alumni Association. I wish you all the best this world has to offer. Now it is my honor to recognize someone very special at the University of Evansville. This year's Outstanding Teacher Award recipient is a highly revered colleague by students and her peers alike. She was chosen among 112 nominees, which happens to be a new record. Her peers say she has proven to be an essential member of the university when it comes to student recruitment and retention, and they often showcase her talents during student recruiting events. Her academic skill sets, combined with her warm, nurturing personality, make her an ideal candidate for this. Her students also support this claim, with one stating that this professor is by far one of the most caring and available professors they have ever encountered. She makes time for students as often as possible and creates a positive environment for learning. This year's Outstanding Teacher is Assistant Professor of Biology, Dr. Julie Merkel. Dr. Merkel, please join me on stage. Dr. Merkel received her Bachelor's of Science degree with honors from Susquehanna University. She completed her PhD at Vanderbilt University Medical School. Following her graduate degree, Dr. Merkel was a postdoctoral research associate with the Howard Hughes Medical Institute and a postdoctoral research fellow with the American Cancer Society in the Department of Molecular Biology at Princeton University. Before arriving at UE in the fall of 2018, Dr. Merkel served as an associate research scholar in the Department of Molecular Biology at Princeton. Today, she is an assistant professor at biology at our university. Dr. Merkel is a developmental geneticist who uses Drosophila fruit flies as a model organism to address important questions in cell and developmental biology. And there I thought the fruit flies would be the one that would trip me up, not the geneticist. She maintains an active research program involving undergraduates. Dr. Merkel has currently authored 6 peer-reviewed publications. Dr. Merkel, I am delighted to present you with this award. Congratulations.
We will now proceed to the conferring of degrees. President Petroskevich, I have the pleasure of presenting to you candidates for degrees. Will all the candidates please stand? On behalf of the faculty, I certify that these persons have completed the required courses of study at the University of Evansville, or will do so by the end of the summer, and they are presented to you for the conferring of degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Austin. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the University of Evansville Board of Trustees, and on the recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon you the degree to which you are entitled, with all of the rights and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Will the candidates please be seated? Will the faculty marshals please direct the candidates for degree to the rostrum? Dean Mary Kessler will now call forward the candidates for degrees in the College of Education and Health Sciences. Those candidates receiving a graduate degree will receive the hood appropriate to the master's or doctoral degree earned. Physician's assistant and Doctor of Physical Therapy students have received their hoods at a previous ceremony.
Hannah E. Bryant, summa cum laude. Jalen Jeffrey Chestnut. Rowan Mohammed Aladid. Madison M. Alber, magna cum laude. Haley Nicole Doty, summa cum laude. Alexandria Nicole Bethy, cum laude. Sorry. John J. Geary II, magna cum laude. Caroline Georgia Krupowski, cum laude. Grace Lynn Cullen. Casey Eastock, summa cum laude. Michael J. Bedecker. Rachel Maureen Howie, magna cum laude. Dominic Figuerero, summa cum laude. Patrick R. Fitzgibbon, cum laude. Madison Lynn Franklin, summa cum laude. Hannah Nicole Garris, cum laude. Eli M. James. Betty Denise Johnson. Carson E. Kleinrickert, cum laude. Rachel Danielle Nome, summa cum laude. Nolan Paul Harrell, cum laude. Jessica M. McDermott. Jenna A. Krolowski. Emily Elizabeth Lane, cum laude. Have in Adelaide Langley. Derek W. Leduc. Nicholas O. Noblet, magna cum laude. Isabel Len, magna cum laude. Sarah E. Lisenby, cum laude. Jordan Marie London. Anna Lowry, magna cum laude. Lauren Kennedy Postma. Jordan Michelle Maringer, summa cum laude. Shelby Lee Miller. Aaron E. Mullenhoff, magna cum laude. David Ethan Nara. Madeline Ashley Shield, magna cum laude. Isaac J. Sellers, summa cum laude. Alyssa R. Skirtich. Kaylin Oakes. Casey Antoinette O'Rourke. Lindsay Lene Sullivan. Alexis B. Sutherland, cum laude. Taylor Schwartzentruber, magna cum laude. Jeffrey J. Tarala. Gloria Janelle Sanchez, cum laude. Carly Olivia Terswisk, cum laude. Abby Erin Thibodeau. Lisa Marie Troutman, summa cum laude. Divya Otarwar. Bailey Sierra Valtierra. Jonathan P. Walker, cum laude. Mary Margaret Walsh, cum laude. Samantha Wallish. Maria L. Warren, cum laude. Helen William. Carly West, cum laude. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Daniel E. Bow. Danielle Rose Blankenship. Lily Ann Carlson. Megan Jewel Dickey. Courtney Paige Forney. Sunisha Charlene Graber, summa cum laude. Micah Gray. Denise E. Johnson, summa cum laude. Madison B. Liggett. Emma Marie Mailing, cum laude. Emily D. Wygand. Rachel Lee Rabs. Maya K. Schmidt. Kendall Elaine Schneider. Courtney Aaron Skinner. Allison M. Windle. Tara L. Smith, cum laude. Kaylee R. Wagler, cum laude. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Public Health, Kalia R. Garrett, cum laude. Reagan Alexis Hummel, magna cum laude. August M. Martinez. Zachary A. Kosinski. Emily B. Olson, magna cum laude. Margaret Margaret A. Saling. Alexis A. Welty. For the degree of Master of Physician Assistant Science, Kennedy N. Biven. Kelly Elizabeth Bledsoe. Bree Tyler Thompson, cum laude. For the combined degrees of Bachelor of Science and Master of Public Health, Olivia Catherine Alt, cum laude. It's okay. Brenna Val Cope, cum laude. Jason Allen Craig. Samuel Culver. Miss Hannah J. Patterson. Madeline C. Reinagel. Lexi L. Salman, cum laude. Kayla Brooke Finley. Courtney Marie Finnerty. Madison Beglin. Lauren Catherine Coleman. Paige Morgan Conroy. Madeline Ann Hempelman. Lauren Janessa Urick. Allison Marie Donham. Jordan June Eckert. Kairi Lee Everett. Deepthi Nair. Megan N. Nelke. Ashley Ann Gillard. Vanessa Marie Hines. Paul Lars Henderson. Jessica Malin Robinson. Katie S. Schwartz. Sarah Kennedy. Reagan Bennett Leach. Taryn Lee Lewis. Abigail Jean O'Connor. Jordan Summer Purcell. Alex James Roberts. Lauren E. Shimmick. Caroline Russell Shropshire. Grant R. Story. Carly Ray Sweargen. Erin Elizabeth Taylor. Brianna Jean Trapp. Ashley Nicole Vecchiola. Jacob Bradley Wall. Bailey Elizabeth Wildman. Erin Elise Wolf. Dennis Vincent Zelenak. Caitlin Ann Williams. For the degree of Master of Science, Justin Michael Gutling. Jordan Ann Hall. Paige James. Lori A. LaDuke. Cherie C. Linhart. Megan Christine McCombs. Christopher H. Myers. Ashley Marie Nels Van Winkle. Joseph M. Paulin. Lydia B. Skaggs. Brooksy D. Smith. Sherry Sherry Swope. Jennifer L. Troutman. Andrea Nicole Wallace. Sarah Marie Wurstel. For the degree of Master of Science in Athletic Training, Hannah Diane. Okay, yeah, okay. Hannah Diane Bryaner. Matthew Lake Brooks. Juan Calderon. Brandon Scott Sharping. Michaela B. Cornell. Emily Ann Denny. Madison Lee Graves. Claire Trefen Newcomb. Samantha Page Perry. Aubrey Brianna Wright. Yang Chen Wu. For the degree Doctor of Physical Therapy, Taylor A. Barker. Lauren Anderson. Leah K. Avery. Monica Lee Behringer. Hannah E. Bernhardt. Britta K. Beyer. Emily Cecilia Bradley. Brianne Renee Bierster. Jacob Charles Burry. Kayla Nicole Choette. Ariel M. De Jesus. Noah W. Gingrich. Adam C. Grannon. Lauren Elizabeth Heater. Abigail Raymer Cassing. Claire Lennart. Kathleen S. Lindeman. Rogan Jace Logston. Arlen N. Magalitz. Mackenzie Ray Manning. Jenna Lee Martin. Kaylee M. Mathers. Sydney Neal. Rachel Denise Northcutt. Miranda Cecile Pep. Elizabeth L. Perkins. Jake Keller Reverts. Chandler R. Ream. Alexander Raymond Rod. Stacy Miriam Rowan. Ashley N. Sausick. Stephanie A. Smith. Stephanie L. Snodgrass. Jessica Lynn Van Camp. Gina Grace Jelena Voji. Sydney Frances Winstead. Gabrielle H. Wyrick. Kiana Wong.
Dr. Beverly Brockman will now call forward the candidates for degrees in the College of Engineering and Computer Science.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Al-Baray Nasser Al-Kindi. Mohammed Al-Farsi. Osama Salim Al-Rawahi. Lita R. Bassett. Holly Lynn Beretta. Jamie Lee Hunter. Reed McIntyre, cum laude. Clayton William McNutt. Alexander Nasif, cum laude. Dalton W. Selvage. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, Patrick John Dome, cum laude. Rodney Raymond Okanya. Sohaib Zahir Syed. Lin Fong Trin, cum laude. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Sarah C. Alexander. Michelle T. Musawira. Alec Votapal. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, Julia M. Angermeyer, cum laude. Tyler R. Ashworth. Aaron R. Askren. Markeven Burkhart Baspis, magna cum laude. Aman El Arabi. Joshua Downs Harold, magna cum laude. Rachel Ann McDonald. Zachary Ryan Setzer, cum laude. Jacob Joseph Watson, summa cum laude. Fenbang Shia. Runri Shia. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Jesse S. Petronis, summa cum laude. David Becker. Shelby Bayrand, cum laude. Elise Victoria Bonger. Tyler Michael Copens. Ezekiel Robert Garris. Alton Todd Hoops. Bryce V. Kuhn, summa cum laude. Sanjay Maharjan, summa cum laude. Lucas V. Newen. Truman Tedrick Schultz, summa cum laude. Alexander J. Wigand.
Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2021, congratulations. Can I ask our graduates to please stand? Graduates, by moving the tassel on your mortarboard from right to left symbolizes that you have been granted your degree. And you'll always remember from now on that the tassel is on your left side above your heart. So congratulations on behalf of all of us at the University of Evansville. You may now move your tassel from right to left. You may be seated. Oh, let's stand up again. Class of 2021, congratulations. Oh, come on. Nicely done. Okay, you may be seated. We know that our faculty serve as mentors, teachers, role models, and demonstrate the value of leadership and service, and serve as an inspiration for you over your course of your 4 years at the University of Evansville. So to our faculty, please stand and we say thank you. Our staff and administrators, from the admissions office to our grounds team to our career services office, have done an enormous amount of work over the course of the last 4 years to help you reach today. So will our staff and administrators please stand so we can say thank you to all of you. We know that family and friends are there when you needed them the most. So what I would ask our graduates to please stand, face your faculty, face your family members and your friends and your loved ones, and say thank you to all of them for their work in helping you get here. Congratulations, family and friends. Oh, there's got to be more. There we go. Fantastic. Well, let's just have our graduates please stand again. We can congratulate them. Class of 2021, way to go. So for all that are able, please stand for the singing of our sesquicentennial class anthem, "We Face the Future Unafraid." We should do this again tomorrow. Well, we will do it again tonight, that's true. Reverend Jill Ann Nonnenberg will close today's ceremony with benediction. You may be seated.
word benediction means to say good things. And so, class of 2021, here are the good things I hope to leave you with. Christian scripture tells us that to whom much is given, much is expected. So may your feet take you to places that challenge and amaze you. May your eyes see beauty. May your ears hear forgiveness. May your hearts be joined to loyal friends. May your body know hard work and deep rest. And may your voice always join in the song of peace with justice. Amen. We ask that the audience please remain in their seats until all of the graduates have exited. Thank you.
Thank you.